Okay, by now I'm sure you've heard about cryptocurrency because everybody's talking about it, whether it's your grandmother, whether it's your kids, whether it's your friends talking about cryptocurrency, and you're probably wondering which cryptocurrency should I buy because maybe Bitcoin is too expensive. But I'm going to be telling you about 3 cryptocurrencies right now that I think are undervalued, and I think that they're ready to explode in price. And one of the coins that I'm going to be telling you about at the end is one of the coins that I actually mentioned in a video a long time ago, and right now it's exploding in price. And I actually made an investment in it about a week ago because I knew this was going to happen, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I knew that this was going to happen, and you'll be educated about it and you'll know exactly what to watch out for in the future. But if you want to know, you're going to have to stick around. What's up, Cryptoland? Blackbird here, bringing another cryptocurrency video where I'll talk about the basics of Bitcoin and everything else cryptocurrency. And right now, I mean, the space in terms of cryptocurrency, I mean, it is blowing up right now. And I think everybody's really waiting to see exactly what Elon Musk is going to do with this SNL skit, because all of the news is all about this Dogecoin. And hopefully we'll hit $1 when it comes to Dogecoin, and that'll be very exciting. Now, the thing is if you get involved with Dogecoin right now, how high is the spike going to be when it gets to $1 if it's already at about 60 cents? But of course, if you had got involved with Dogecoin maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago, if you had put only maybe $100 into Dogecoin, then you'd probably be up maybe around 5 or 6 figures right now. And that's the exciting thing about cryptocurrency. So what other cryptocurrencies can you get involved with right now where they're primed to actually take off right now, maybe 10 or 20x, or maybe over the next year, year and a half, you'll see that exact same type of multiple. So that's why I'm going to give you these 3 cryptocurrencies that I think are extremely undervalued right now. So let me just stop talking and let's go ahead and get into this list. So number 1 is Cardano. Now, Cardano is one of those cryptocurrencies that I am absolutely bullish on, and for the foreseeable future, for many reasons. Now, when it comes to Cardano, this is one of those cryptocurrencies that's going to rival Ethereum. Now, if you're excited all about Ethereum, I am too as well. But there's a lot of space for competition, and when it comes to Cardano, they're well suited for actual competition. When it comes to Ethereum, they're a smart contract actual blockchain, and right now, in terms of them actually having billions of dollars in support, you would think that they're one of the top performing blockchains, but right now they haven't even experienced their true mainnet as of yet. But they're making partnerships all over the world, and when I talk about partnerships, that's one of the key things. Not only do they have a strong team, and in terms of their blockchain, in terms of their technology being very sound, not only that, they're making some partnerships with Africa. And this is one of the plays that this Cardano ADA is trying to do. And they're trying to put themselves as the cryptocurrency that's going to be the backbone for Africa itself. Now, they made a deal now with the entire Ethiopian government to actually revamp their whole education system on blockchain. So that's going to be, I believe, over about 5 million students and almost about 1 million teachers that's now going to be using this type of system. So that's only one way in terms of education how Cardano, I think, is going to win in terms of actually supporting a country in terms of a cryptocurrency, in terms of powering that type of system, and then as a cryptocurrency powering the financial system when that starts to come online. I mean, I can just go on and on and on again. So we need to actually get into the next one. But in terms of Cardano, in terms of the price right now, you know, we actually hit that milestone in terms of $1, and we're hoping to now reach in terms of $2, and we're on our way there. We just passed over $1.50. So in terms of Cardano, I think this is a very smart play for you to actually get involved in right now, because when they start bringing all of these things online, especially with their partnerships, that's only one partnership that I'm only talking about. And I actually hinted to Cardano in many videos. I actually did a video a month ago when I did a trade and showing you how to actually trade your Bitcoin. And I actually did an example with ADA. So go ahead and definitely get some. Okay, so number 2 is Stellar. Now, Stellar in terms of XLM is one of those cryptocurrencies that you probably haven't heard anything about, and you probably haven't been hearing about over the last several years, and for several good reasons. Now, when it comes to Stellar, this is an actual fork of Ripple. Now, you've definitely heard a whole lot about Ripple in the news in terms of their fight with the SEC, in terms of, hey, are you a security? Are you a utility? Because they raise a whole lot of money and all of this kind of stuff. I mean, even myself did not touch Ripple ever since the beginning, because I knew that they would be going to get into some kind of trouble when it comes to regulations and the way that they went about raising their money and then going after all of these banks, right, without actually getting their permission. Is, well, I don't really want to get into that, but right now we're waiting to see what happens with Ripple. But when it comes to actual Stellar, it's a fork of actual Ripple. So which means now they said, hey, listen, we are cross-border payment system, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing as Ripple, but a little bit better. But one of the things that you probably haven't realized is that they haven't been in the news about their cryptocurrency in terms of being regulated by the SEC or anything of that nature whatsoever, and they're one of the top cryptocurrencies still. Now, this is exciting because what happens with Ripple will be a positive for Stellar. Not only that, what happens if, for instance, something bad happens to Ripple? This is still good for Stellar, because although all of this stuff was happening with Ripple being delisted and the value of it going all the way down, Stellar remained the same and continued to go all the way up. Not only that, you know, one of the biggest holdings on Coinbase is Stellar. That's just something for you to actually think about. So right now, in terms of Stellar, Stellar is actually underneath $1 right now, and you definitely need to get your hands on some. So right now it's about under 60 cents, and you definitely need to get some, because I think it's going to be shooting all the way up depending on what happens with this whole Ripple case. And not only that, no matter what happens with that, they're still positioning themselves as a great cross-border payment system, and I think that they have a lot of room to grow. So definitely go ahead and get involved and definitely get yourself some Stellar. Okay, so number 3, I am probably the most excited about, because I knew this one was going to definitely shoot to the moon, and it definitely did that this week in terms of shooting almost 200%, and it's still climbing. And I'm talking about Ethereum Classic. So I did a video a long time ago in terms of a list that you guys should have been checking in terms of cryptocurrencies that you should have bought at that time, because I knew that they would have been exploding. And they definitely did that. Not only that, I talked about it in a way in terms of Ethereum Classic being that one that is probably the big brother to Ethereum. Now you probably think Ethereum is the original, and it really is not. It's Ethereum Classic. So all the news right now is all about Ethereum. So what do you think is going to happen to Ethereum Classic? It's going to explode in price too. So as you see, in terms of Ethereum now crossing over $3,400, and we're all excited about Ethereum, you know, when it came to actually Ethereum Classic, it really wasn't spiking, and it just started doing that now this week, because about a month ago, it was trading about $20. And right now it's all the way above to about $90 and reaching above $100. So we definitely know that this was going to happen, because of course whatever happens with Ethereum will happen with Ethereum Classic. Of course, all of the software upgrades that you'll see with, you know, of course Ethereum, most likely you'll see all of those upgrades happening with Ethereum Classic. So always keep that in mind when it comes to these different forks. So I'll leave you a little nugget in terms of course, Bitcoin. What are the forks of Bitcoin? So if you see a lot of things that's going to be happening with Bitcoin in terms of these upgrades, and I've talked about it in my last video, then you'll know that when that happens, all of those coins are going to spike up too. So you might want to research those as well. All right, so there you have it. So those are my 3 coins in terms of what I think are completely undervalued right now. I mean, you might be seeing the price going up right now, but they have a whole lot of room to actually grow. Now, so of course, when it comes to number 1, that is Cardano. They're making a lot of big plays all across the globe, and you definitely need to pay close attention to them, because you know the money that's in it right now is absolutely nothing. Imagine when these governments start pouring more and more money into it. So definitely check out Cardano. Of course, number 2 is Stellar. Now, Stellar is a fork of Ripple. So of course what happens with Ripple may affect Stellar, but it hasn't in the past, and this is very, very, very good. So that means no matter what happens with Ripple, Stellar is primed to definitely take off no matter what. And number 3 is Ethereum Classic. Now, Ethereum Classic is another fork that you might be thinking, why do we have it? But no, it's the original, and Ethereum as we know it today in terms of ETH is an actual fork of the original, which is ETC. So all of these big upgrades that you see with Ethereum, they're going to definitely trickle up, of course, to Ethereum Classic. So definitely get your hands on some Ethereum Classic, because as Ethereum definitely grows in the future, also will Ethereum Classic. So guys, I hope this list definitely helps you out in terms of some of the cryptocurrencies that you want to actually go ahead and add to your portfolio. Remember that I am not a financial advisor, and go ahead and seek some professional advice when it comes to that. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes only. Hey, and also leave me a comment below. Let me know, what do you think about this list? Do you already have these coins inside of your portfolio? Were you thinking about these coins? And I'll be definitely bringing you a list of some more coins. Let me know some coins that you might be actually thinking about. And also hit that like button. That helps me get my videos recommended out there to everyone. And also hit that subscribe button if you want more videos just like this, and that bell button. Guys, I see you in the next video. Peace.